terms of your productivity now, where you want to get to here?
So I've got one more job to get done after this, and that'll be my quota for the day. I've got a little side job I'm going to do that'll help out production. So that's a little bit of oversize.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pop that for them on the way through, and that's what I tried. Even though it's not my job, it's in the same area, I can get it done and help keep that flow we're talking about.
So in terms of, what are your goals in terms of drill meters, advance rate, what sort of metrics are you working against?
For me, I'm trying to get four headings a day.
Yeah.
That'll equal roughly 1,000 drill meters for the jumbo, and that'll come in at, equivalent 3.5, 7. That'll be about 14 meters for the shift.
Okay, so 1-4.
Sorry, what do you mean, what for?
How many meters for the shift?
14, which would equal 28 for a 24-hour period.
Okay.
Yeah.
And in terms of how productive is that compared to the industry?
So here it's a little bit more labour intensive, the jobs, because of the ore body and the complexities of it. We don't get a lot of straight, so straight is better. So depending on the ground type, the ore body, if we can just pour flat and straighten up, you can really get some meters there. But here, remnant mining, the ore body is very complex, it dips and dives. You've just got to be able to manage your turns and your twists and whatnot.
Yeah.
So compared to the industry, I'd say it's probably the average, but as far as the complexities go, we're very much a complex mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And will that change as you get into the new ore bodies, the Titans and the K2s?
Absolutely, it should change, yep. So even in this mine, if we go deeper, that's all virgin ground, and we should be able to, cycle and pick things up. But because all the easier stuff's already been taken, we've got to obviously dive and duck around to get to it.
So how much more productive do you get when you're doing the virgin stuff, the new stuff?
So if you've got all your factors, which are the right operators, right equipment, plenty of headings, you can probably, I'd say, add another 40%.
Right. How many headings are open right now in the Plutonic mine?
I'd say between any day we probably run about 12 headings.
Okay. How many jumbos you got?
I think we have 3 at the main mine, 1 at Pluto East, and there's another one that's just been sent out to K2.
Right.
Yeah. Which is the next project, which I might be heading out to myself, I'm not sure, but I'll go anywhere they want me to.
That's the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, as long as they pay on time, I'll go anywhere they want me to.
And what's the difference between working at Plutonic or the Catalyst versus working for someone else?
I've worked most of them, well I shouldn't say most of them, I've worked for a lot. Yeah, for me personally, I like the place, I like the ground.
Yeah.
I like the fact that Catalyst has come in and they made a difference and you can feel it.
Yeah.
And I worked for a company, Northern Star.
Sure.
And I was kind of there at the same time, different stage of my career, but same time.
Did you work on this mine when Northern Star?
I worked with several with them, this mine, around Kalgoorlie. Mines I worked with them. Yeah.
What's the difference of working for Catalyst versus Northern Star?
Well, they feel like Northern Star, Catalyst feels that they're in a similar position to Northern Star in the earlier days.
When they got started with Paulson's and so on.
Yeah. The only reason I moved on from Northern Star, me personally, was they sold the mines that I was working at.
Right.
Yeah, and I didn't want to go, at the time the company Evolution was pushing to go residential. So that's just not an option for me, I don't want to.
You have a family up there?
Yeah. So I moved on, worked overseas, and now I've come back to Australia, and I chose to come back to this mine because I enjoyed it last time I was here.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And they're pretty good. Yeah.
Ground conditions are great. Ground conditions actually hold you back a little bit. They can be, just want to wrap it up a little bit. They can be hard, so they're great in terms of they're safe, they're confident, they're strong, they'll hold up for 1,000 years, but they can be a little bit frustrating in terms of they slow you down because they're that good.
Right.
Yeah. Softer ground, you bore easier, you bore quicker, you turn around.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Some of this stuff's ridiculously hard to manage and motivate.
Yeah.
But in saying that, I'd rather take safe ground than...
Thanks, buddy. What's your name?
John.
John?
John.
Pleasure, buddy.
Nice to meet you.
Appreciate the dealing, the briefing.